Hello, so it is about midday by now. We're spending the day at the cabin and not going anywhere except maybe to walk up the hill, but that's about it. We've just had some lunch. I made us a kind of vegan cheese toasty, which was really nice, and we had it with some chutney that we got from Balmoral yesterday. But I've just been tending to the fire all day. We finally got it to a fairly warm temperature in here, which is really nice. We weren't sure that it was going to be warm enough to actually sit outside, but yeah, just been spending the day sitting here reading, doing some writing. I am nearly finished with Braiding Sweetgrass, which feels quite bittersweet because I've loved reading it, but it's a really hard read, especially towards the end when Robin talks about some of the things that humans have done and the ways that we damage the environment. So yeah, it's quite a tough read, but really beautiful and really insightful and makes you think so much. But yeah, yesterday we spent the day driving to Balmoral in the morning, where we started our walk to Prince Albert's cairn, which is this huge pyramid on top of a hill overlooking the Balmoral estate. It's absolutely amazing. It was so foggy there and no one else really seemed to be around for a while. And then after that we went down to the actual estate grounds, had a look in the gift shop, and we went into the garden as well, and I had a look at the wall garden, which was absolutely amazing. I would love to work somewhere like that. I love seeing well-established gardens in winter time. It's something that I always have aspirations to have my own garden to be like one day, but not yet. We'll get there. And then after that we went into a small town called Aviemore, which is kind of at the base of Cairngorm and Ben, which are the main or tallest mountains in the Caingorms mountain range. And again, just so beautiful there. We could see the mountains with loads of snow on top, and as we were driving back in the evening, the moon was so bright and we could see the sun setting over the mountains and the sunset. It was just really, really amazing. I've been to Scotland now, I think 3 times in the past couple of years, and every time it's like visiting a completely new world. This is the first time that I've been in autumn, and I think it's definitely my favourite. The colours are unreal. I think we always see pictures of the US lit up with red and orange, but there's something really amazing here too. It's kind of, there's a barrenness to it, but it's completely untouched. Yeah, just really amazing to see. I would love to live here one day, maybe, or have some small piece of land here perhaps where we can come and visit in the winter time or in the autumn, and just you feel completely disconnected from the rest of the UK. It's really strange, and I think Scotland is incredibly underrated. People are always chasing hot weather and sandy beaches, but there's something about this place that is really, really magical and really allows you to reconnect without sounding too kind of corny. But yeah, we are heading back tomorrow morning, back home. It's another long drive ahead of us, but it's felt like, even though we've only had really 2 days here, it's been really magical and I've really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to come back again soon. But yeah, for the rest of the afternoon I think we're just going to sit here and tend to the fire. I'm going to head down and get some more logs in a second. Maybe walk up the hill, although we discovered that the hill is in fact a 700 metre mountain, so we'll see how we feel about that. We don't really rest all that much. We take time off and take time out, but actually sitting and doing nothing is quite challenging. I find that normally when we do rest, it's because one of us is ill or because the weather doesn't necessarily allow us to go out and do the things that we want to, and we always feel like a day or a weekend off is wasted unless we've actually achieved something. But yeah, there's a lot to be learned in just taking time off to do nothing. So I'm going to go and get some more wood, keep this fire going, keep us staying warm, and enjoy the rest of the day that we have in Scotland. We are back in South Wales finally. It was a really long drive yesterday. It took us about, I think, 9 hours. I've still got a couple of days off of work, so I've come straight to Mum's to sort out the greenhouse because it's in a very poor state of affairs. Lola is sitting at my feet, you probably can't see her. What do you want? Would you? Oh. No. Baby. No. She's going to be a nightmare today, I can already tell. So, things that need to be done in there take out pretty much everything. There are so many rotten tomatoes, so many absolutely massive cucumbers that are also going to rot. I want to put the staging back in, it's currently pressed up against the shed. Maybe put some fresh compost on the beds. Yeah, just give it a really good clean and tidy up. I think it's not a very healthy space at the moment because of how much rot is in there, so I think I'll probably put it all into the wheelbarrow and then empty it all into the compost bin. I feel kind of bad, I haven't really spent that much time and energy on the greenhouse this year. It's done really, really well, but I don't know, I think I grow too much of the same thing. Too many tomatoes that I just don't end up eating, too many cucumbers. I loved the melons that I had, but Mum accidentally cut off some of the melons that were ripe and left them out on the staging, so they ended up rotting as well, which was a bit of a shame. So next year I need to focus on the melons and put them in individual containers rather than sharing the space because I just don't think they grew to their potential. I want to try aubergines again and just grow more of what I know I will eat and less of the same thing. So yeah, it's about 14 degrees, which is much warmer than Scotland was, which is a bit of a shame. I really love that cold chill in the air. And it is 11:51, so I'm hoping this won't take me too long, and then I can spend the rest of the afternoon relaxing before having some more birthday celebrations later on this evening. So yeah, let's get on with it.